What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm just waiting to back out of this spot. Had to get a battery for the selfie stick because my girl tells me the day we're leaving, I'm leaving today, that we need a 1620. One of the most hardest little batteries to come across. These little batteries, they're not used in much, okay? It's usually like a 2032 or something like that. So people have asked me, Larry, why don't you talk about stocks anymore? Well, we're gonna get into that, but first, I'm Larry of the No Regret Show. I try to help people save and invest their money, pay off debts, because there's no point in investing if you're in debt. Now, I will come out and tell you, a person who does not invest but has a savings account or a checking account, putting money in every week with zero debt, is better off than somebody who invests and carries credit card debt and car debt. I'm serious. You can debate me on that all you want, but I'm telling you the truth. So back in 2006, joined my 401k. Oh yeah, I've been investing in my 401k since 2006, and index funds, S&P 500, FXAIX. Now, I blew up my account during the dot-com crash, blew up a couple accounts. Then I started really educating myself on how to really invest. And after 3 months, you were able to join, like the annuity 401k, whatever. They actually just started another 401k for us too. But this is my annuity. The first thing I did, index funds. Excuse me, index funds. I didn't want to think about it. I didn't want to worry about it. I didn't want to. Now, the people that will debate you on this are the people that complain that they don't make enough money at their job. Well, get a better job. The people that have $200 in their checking account or savings account. The people who would debate you on this are the people who have less than, I'm going to say, $5,000 or $10,000 in an account, but they're going to argue with you about how to build generational wealth. You do the math on my 401k. I have brokerage accounts. I got Roth IRAs. I've been doing this a long time. When you tell people just buy index funds, you're going to outperform in the long run. You're going to outperform in the long run 95% of Wall Street, not even just the retail traders. I think I missed my street. You're gonna outperform 95% of Wall Street. People won't do it. Do you want to know why they won't do it? Because where the hell am I going? Because it's boring. I went all the way to this auto parts store in this weird town, and I'm not even using the Navi. I'm talking to you guys, so I'm just winging it. I'm trying to get home. But the average person can outperform Wall Street. Your money will be there in an index fund. Every time you pass a Fortune 500 company in an S&P, it's in the total stock, your money will be there. The majority of people won't do that. The majority of people gamble. And the majority of people, sad to say, will get scammed. They can't tell when an influencer or somebody's scamming them. And the other half is desperate. So I don't care the percentage of how many people have stocks. A lot of people have stocks, but I'm sure you have shitty stocks. You don't have real growth, consistent growth. Once the markets go down, you sell out. You're jumping from the hottest things. Here's an example. Everybody owned Cathie Wood's ARK Fund except me. I was making videos telling people don't buy it. Cathie Wood's ARK Fund has crashed and has yet to return to the levels that it previously was at. It's underperformed the S&P 500 by a lot. It doesn't even pay a dividend, and her fees are more than a lot of these other funds out here. If you see me looking around, it's because I'm trying to spot something that looks familiar to me. I'm trying to spot something that looks familiar so I can think I might be on my way, guys. I was headed the wrong way. I gotta go back that way. So her fund is drastically down. Nobody wants to talk about that. Nobody will talk about it. I don't care how much an individual stock has gone up, but if you really look at it, if an individual stock goes baseline flat, meaning it stays at that price for 6-7 months, what growth did you get? You didn't get dividends if it doesn't pay a dividend. At any time, it could crash, and now it's down. So I even gave, it was like a 35-week crash course. Like, why drag out these Patreons, Discords? I never had a Patreon or a Discord. I had a membership for $10. Why drag it on forever? Like, once I teach you everything I've learned, you know, and yeah, I did charge $10 because guess what? I'm not doing this for my health. I'm doing this, you know, because I wanted people to learn. My time is worth money. And guess what? I ended it. Why keep dragging it on? It's been 5 years, and every day, every week, somebody's got a new class, a new school on a janky ass platform. If you don't know what you're doing by now, you're doing something wrong, okay? Einstein's theory of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting a different result, okay? If you're dealing with a crazy chick because she got some good cutty, and every time at the end of the night the cops come, well, she's crazy. Stop dealing with that chick. You know she's crazy. You just keep going back because you're a glutton for punishment. You like the cutty. Go find some other cutty. But at the end of the day, I just want to say, like, what else can you tell people? You either know how to invest or you don't. You should be holding index funds and stocks forever. You should not be selling them. The only time you sell index funds or your dividend paying stocks is if you got a kid going to college, you got a kid going to any type of school, you want to go back to school, you're buying a house, you got a medical emergency, not because, you know, you want to go on a vacation or you want to buy a car. I mean, I've made that mistake in the past myself back in the day. So I consistently invest, leave my money alone. You try to tell people that, they don't want to hear it. And you want to know why I know they don't want to hear it? Because these scammy channels would be long gone. Yeah, influencers blow up their channels and they're done, you know, certain influencers, but you still got the people grifting. They still out here talking about the hot plays. Remember, scammers leave when there's no more money to scam. If they're still here making videos, it's because they still have sheep in their flock that they're scamming. I can't do nothing for you, man. Like, I completed the game already. I'm done. I'm good. If I don't invest another nickel, even though I go to work and I have a percentage comes out, and every week, you know, small, I lowered it because now I'm just blowing my damn money. I'm blowing it now. Even if you invest, like, even if you get it out of the way and you do the coast fire and you let compound interest do its thing, you're going to be better off than somebody else who started late. If you started at 20 years old and you just doing, I'm serious, you're just doing $100 a month in index funds, you're going to outperform somebody who's throwing 1,000 at the age of 40 because you learned it earlier and you have more time to let it compound. But the majority of people will complain about their job, about the money, still work there. They'll complain about their portfolio because it's what they're doing. They'll complain about their spouse, stay with them. Hey, you really can't, you really can't help people. So that's why I stopped. I'm good. You gotta let people cook now. Have a wonderful day and no regrets. Get it.